Sunlight floods the coffee shop, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Anna watches Mark, her childhood friend, a worried frown etching her face. Mark stares blankly at his untouched coffee, lost in a labyrinth of thought. A heavy silence hangs between them, thick with unspoken concerns and shared history. Mark sits alone, shoulders slumped, lost in thought in an empty room. He stares into the distance, a profound sense of loneliness enveloping him. Mark whispers, his voice heavy with despair. "It just feels like everything's slipping away, like sand through my fingers. My job, my marriage, even my health," he confesses, his voice barely audible. Sunlight bathes the bustling coffee shop as Anna reaches across the table, her hand gently covering Mark's. Her eyes, pools of warmth and deep concern, reflect the gravity of their conversation. Anna's voice, soft yet firm, cuts through the cafe's hum. "Mark, you're not alone," she says, her touch reassuring. She quotes, her words a beacon of hope. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Mark looks up, a fleeting spark of hope igniting his gaze. His eyes scan the surroundings, a place defined by its transient nature. Despite the impermanence, a deep longing flickers within him. He speaks, his voice tinged with melancholy. "It's hard to believe sometimes, Anna." His words hang in the air, painting a picture of fleeting moments. "When everything feels so temporary," he finishes, the weight of his words settling heavily. In the dimly lit hospital room, elderly Sarah lies in bed, her breathing shallow and uneven. The rhythmic beep of the heart monitor fills the tense quiet, each pulse a fragile reminder. Chloe sits beside her, gently holding her grandmother's frail hand, a silent vigil of love and concern. Chloe's eyes reflect a blend of hope and despair as she watches over elderly Sarah. Sunlight paints the room as Chloe stands beside Grandma's bed, her small frame trembling with unspoken grief. Dust motes dance in the golden light, each one a tiny spotlight on Chloe's tear-stained face. Chloe's small fingers intertwine with Grandma's, a fragile connection against the looming goodbye. Her voice, thick with tears, breaks the silence. "Grandma, I don't want you to go." A desperate plea hangs in the air. "I need you," echoing in the sunlit room. Sarah lies frail in the hospital bed, a network of tubes connecting her to life. Her gentle smile radiates warmth as she gazes at Chloe, a silent promise passing between them. "My dear Chloe, everything has its season," Sarah whispers, her voice soft yet resonant. "But love is eternal," she continues, her eyes shining with enduring affection. "Treasure your memories. Remember, this too shall pass," Sarah says, imparting final wisdom. In the quiet space, a poignant moment hangs heavy, unspoken words filling the air. Chloe's eyes glisten with unshed tears, her gaze fixed on her grandma. A solemn vow escapes Chloe's lips, a promise echoing in the silent room. "I will, Grandma, I promise," Chloe whispers, her voice thick with emotion. David, a businessman in his late 40s, strides through the park, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. Engrossed in a phone call, he seems detached from the vibrant life around him. Children's laughter and birdsong fill the air, a stark contrast to David's serious demeanor. Joyous cries echo, unheard by the preoccupied businessman. In an unknown location, David's voice is sharp with impatience as he speaks into his phone. He says curtly, Yes, I understand." His frustration mounts. "Just get it done." His eyes narrow, reflecting the weight of his demands. "I don't have time for excuses." David ends the call abruptly, the click echoing in the silence. A heavy sigh escapes his lips, revealing the burden of responsibility. In the park's gentle daylight, a solitary figure, Ben, weathered by life, finds respite on a bench. His disheveled appearance belies the kindness that shines in his eyes, observing the world with quiet intensity. He watches, a silent observer of life's unfolding drama, his gaze holding a hint of untold stories. The park, a stage for fleeting moments, captures Ben's poignant presence amidst the everyday bustle. Ben approaches David in the unknown location, his observant eyes noting the heavy weight etched on David's face. David's shoulders slump under an invisible burden, his posture revealing a deep-seated struggle. Ben's voice cuts through the silence with concern. "Seems like you're carrying the weight of the world. friend. The air hangs heavy with unspoken worries as Ben offers a comforting presence to the burdened David. David stands, a storm brewing behind his furrowed brow. Agitated, he paces, his every step echoing the turmoil within. His hands fly, gestures painting the air with unspoken urgency. "You have no idea," he begins, his voice laced with desperation. "I have responsibilities, deadlines," he continues, the weight of his burdens evident. His eyes blaze with frustration. "Things you wouldn't understand." In a serene space, Ben's calm demeanor fills the room, each word measured with thoughtful intent. "I understand that time is precious," Ben says, his eyes reflecting a deep understanding. Ben quotes, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also," Ben concludes, his voice resonating with conviction. David stops, Ben's words echoing in his mind. He pauses, a flicker of doubt crossing his face. His gaze sweeps across the bustling park, as if seeing it anew. Sunlight dapples through the leaves as he takes in the vibrant scene. A hesitant agreement escapes his lips. Maybe you're right." Sunlight paints the church floor in vibrant hues, casting colorful patterns. Anna, Mark, Chloe, and David sit together, bathed in the radiant glow of stained glass. Each holds a Bible, their fingers tracing the ancient words. A sense of quiet peace permeates the sacred space, settling over them. A newfound understanding flickers in their eyes, reflecting the sermon's message. Hope blossoms in their hearts, nurtured by the shared experience.